Hi guys, it's Miss Ellen from Hopes, and I'm here with
Jaden.
And let's start with our feelings check-in. Let's see if that's there. Alright, how you feeling today, kiddo?
I'm feeling extremely tired.
Extremely tired. Like exhausted?
Like exhausted. I didn't
Because that's
not
very,
enough
very
sleep last night.
Party. So, it's officially summer for this kid. So, bedtime's a little bit later, and obviously we're reaping the rewards. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys are doing the same. But this one is how I feel silly. And I miss you guys so much because I think I'm silliest when I'm hanging out with you guys. This one's like old and serious now. But she can be silly. I'm just teasing. But we want to talk about feelings, of course. So this one's about silly and talking about acting silly, and maybe we'll see somebody who's being silly. So this little girl is pretending she is a puppy. She likes being silly. Is she really a puppy? No. But she's getting on the floor and pretending she's a puppy. It looks like she might be going, woof, woof, right?
I've done that.
And she's done that. And
with
she's
other dogs. And
with
trying
other-
to get their attention.
And how did it work for you?
Not well. They jumped on me.
So, and they jumped on you. But they're probably being playful, right? So they were being silly,
Yeah.
you were being silly, right? So that dog's looking at her like, what's going on here? So, it's cute though. And she's having fun because she's smiling.
Yep. These kids are being silly too. They're having a good time clowning around outside.
So it looks like they're trying to do what?
Catch butterflies.
To catch butterflies. So they're running around, they're chasing each other. Maybe they're trying to catch each other in a net. Being really silly, right? So this little boy feels silly. He makes funny faces. Have you ever done that? Have you ever done it? Can you make a face that looks silly? So it looks like you went in the bathroom, because what do we see here?
He's looking at himself in the mirror.
Well, on this side we see, yes, that's true, on toothpaste. And while he's brushing his teeth, right? Because where do you brush your teeth typically?
In the bathroom.
Looking at the
Mirror.
right, because you want to make sure you get all your teeth. So
Yeah.
he's making silly faces at himself as he brushes his teeth, right? His tongue's out, his toothbrushes looks like, I don't think it's in his hair, but and it looks like his little teddy bear or whatnot is laughing at him too. So he's being a goofball and having some fun.
Yeah.
And you know what? Being silly makes these chores go faster, right?
Yeah. When these little girls feel silly, they make funny sounds. Can you make up silly words too?
Do you know what that makes me think of?
What? Ouzo.
Yes. Do you remember that?
That's from the beginning.
That was one of the
From
old ones we
very
did.
beginning.
It was from the beginning, but they're laughing and they're giggling with each other, right? It's having a good time. There are times when it's okay to be silly and times when it's not, right? Okay, so doesn't this look like a good time to be silly? So I'm guessing, what do you think time it is based on that picture? Bedtime. So do you think it's a good time to be silly?
No, because the mom is trying to get him
Right.
to bed.
Do you think the child is having a good time being silly?
Yes.
He looks like he is having a grand old time with his pajamas wrapped around his neck, instead of putting his shirt on, jumping on the bed. And what does mom look like there?
She looks really tired.
Maybe annoyed. She's just
She's
slumped
like not
against
like
the
tired,
wall.
like tired of him not listening to her.
Come on, time to move along.
Yeah.
So I guess that is not a time to be silly.
There are places when it's good to be silly and places where it's not. Do you think this is a good place?
And where is that?
At the supermarket,
And what's he doing?
playing with oranges.
So it looks like he took the oranges. Now, if you guys have been to a supermarket, they often stack the fruit and vegetables, or the produce is what we call it, in like a pyramid. So if you take the wrong one out, it all can come down, which looks like is what happened there. So I giggled when I saw the picture. So he is being silly, but it's not appropriate. And that's a challenging thing, right? That's something that's really tough, because when we laugh at something that's not appropriate, people still do it again. That'll happen. So if you're silly at the wrong time or place, you might bother other people. So where are you guessing they are from that picture?
At a restaurant or diner?
Yeah, because it's showing syrup and pancakes. So if you're saying bothering other people, so it looks like, yeah, they're in a booth. So, it's really nice to be able to go out for a meal. I think that's a treat for whoever gets to go. But it looks like that little girl's being silly and scared that lady. And she what?
And she Can I see? Oh, spilt her glasses.
Yeah, so her drink, whatever she was drinking, spilled. So if it's something hot, it could burn someone. If it's juice, it'd be able to stick.
Something.
Yeah, it could stain something. Right, and just you want to have a pleasant time out and a relaxing time out, and that's not relaxing when you're getting scared and spilling stuff. So.
Yeah. And if your silliness gets too wild, someone might even get hurt.
Oh, that's so true.
Because in this picture, this boy, from the beginning when they were catching the butterflies, it looks like he snapped his leg on. They snapped the butterfly catcher on the boy's leg.
It broke on it, and it even looked like it
tore some of
it ripped his jeans, right, or his pants, and he looks like he's crying. I know you were playing the other day with a friend, and it's like, and that can be an accident, just being super silly, and jumped up and landed on your ankle, and the skin.
My skin peeled off, and it started bleeding.
Right, and and it wasn't mean, but it did end up hurting. Anyway, you can have a loud and bouncy, giggly, good time when you feel silly, right? So it looks like they're going to put different hats on, and what do we see here? They are really silly. They're not just using regular hats. What are they using there?
One of them is using what do you call this thing? A strainer?
Yeah, a strainer or a colander. There are lots of different words for that. So it's like something that you would...
And a spoon.
Yeah, like if you make pasta and you want to get the water out, you'd put it in one of those. Right, so they're being super silly. They're just laughing. And even the dog is rolling over on his back giggling. So it looks like they're having a really good time there and being super, super silly.
But after a while, it's good to take out some quieter fun. So, like in this one, they're drawing.
Right. So, even when we're at school, think about it, right? We do some high energy activities, and then we do some ones that are more calm, right?
Yeah.
Because it's great to be silly, and to laugh is like the best medicine ever, I think, right? And it lifts our spirits, and it makes us smile. I know when you laugh, it's really hard not to laugh with you, so that makes a lot of people feel better. So it's great to be silly, and you know what? Always be silly. Don't lose that. But just remember, there are some more times that are appropriate, meaning it's okay, and other times when not. And if you're not sure, ask someone. Or if you're being silly and they say, not now, just make sure you
listen.
And
do it another time.
Yeah, because it's great to be silly, but not all the time. Right? There's a time and place for everything. So think about that. But keep your sillies, and we can't wait to see you guys being silly soon. So stay well.